Oh, the joke. Oh, I get it. Because we want to make jokes because we're doing a Joker thing. And we're, yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, that's.
I'm a man of my word.
We're going to talk about the Joker today. Not just the Joker, but we're going to talk about all the different iterations of the live-action Jokers that have graced the small or silver screen for the past 50, 60 years.
Wow.
And then just kind of give our thoughts about what the new Joker is going to be about. Well, first up, we're going to talk about Cesar Romero, and he was the Joker in the campy 1960s Batman.
He was good. Mm-hmm. He was close to the Nicholson, just not as scary.
What I remember most about him was that he had a pretty good laugh. His outfit just fit the mold.
Corny, aren't I?
It was a very Joker-esque.
Straight out of the comic book.
Straight out of that, and
great mustache.
Yeah, the mustache.
Yeah.
That mustache was pretty epic. He didn't want to shave it off, so
No, that mustache was his career.
He must ask you a question. That's the joke, right? The joke about the questions. He must ask you a question. You guys not take this joke that people say?
No.
I must. No? Or should I
Must
explain?
ass? No, I get it. Mustache. Oh, I get it.
The 1989 Joker, which was played by Jack Nicholson, he was, and I think still, arguably my favorite Joker. There was just something about that film in general, and call it nostalgia factor or something like that. That to me was the epitome of the Joker. He was dangerous. He was clever. Jack brought his type of swagger and his Jack Nicholson-esque quality to it, obviously. That grin, his eyebrows, all of that. He was really dangerous. I appreciated that, and I think he stole the whole movie. That was his movie.
He had some good jokes, some good one-liners.
Antoine got a little hot under the collar.
Which you're supposed to have with the Joker.
Yeah.
Kind of lose later on, but
Yeah.
He did have his facial expressions kind of pronounced that kind of like hinted at like his psychopathy.
Oh.
Right.
nice
Or his
pronunciation.
Psychopathy.
Cool.
Right. No, he was animated in like a deranged kind of way. It was clear that maybe he lacked empathy, but was able to cover it up.
You don't really know, I don't think, from Cesar Romero, like if it's just on there automatically. But like for Nicholson, his Joker, like that is on his face.
Right, his
like,
skin
yeah,
is
that
like
is
bleached.
there.
Yeah.
Right. But in later Jokers, it's not necessarily the case.
There's
We'll get to
that great scene when he wipes the skin tone off and it's just white underneath.
Right.
That's really good.
The next Joker we're talking about is the one from The Dark Knight, which is the second installment of that new series of the Christopher Nolan movies, right?
Lame.
Lame.
No, it was fine.
Come on. It was big.
Everybody
right?
loved it. Everyone
that's-
says he's the best Joker ever.
For this Joker, there was so much hype around the movie. Obviously, with he's...
Just be natural.
I'm
dude.
trying.
Just have a conversation with us.
A couple of the scenes that I remember were emblematic was when he wanted to make the pencil disappear, right? That whole thing.
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm being obnoxious.
What?
today.
Am I not talking naturally enough right now?
No, it's fine.
you-
You said emblematic. I just think that's a funny word.
Emblematic.
It's fine.
It's a word. It's a real
It
word.
is a real
not?
word.
Am I
You
saying
were-
it incorrectly?
No, you're good.
Right, but you
I'm
all
sorry.
remember
I'm
that?
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's not it's not a common word.
It's not a common word. Well, I'm not
I'm just surprised you
I'm
went.
not a common
I'm surprised
man.
you went that direction.
I remember that everyone was super excited about the role, and everyone seems to think he pulled it off, and myself included. You know, didn't he win an Oscar for it? Mm-hmm. He won an Oscar.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, for real.
Posthumous,
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it was a
Posthumous.
posthumous.
Yeah.
Posthumous.
Hummus.
Posthumous. Well, one thing we were talking about earlier that I thought that you were making a good point on, we were talking about like, the psychology of it also too. Right. You know, guys, listen. Let me do this. You guys know I love philosophy and psychology. You guys even asked me to talk about it.
Wait, one thing I will say.
What?
I forget now.
They actually gave Heath all these copies of like The Killing Joke. There was another one too that was really, it was like the Arkham Asylum.
Yeah.
Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Heath is documented saying that while he liked watching that, he took it and ran with it, and it basically morphed into something else. So it kind of makes sense in terms of the transitions between like the earlier campy stuff, dark camp, whatever we're talking about, into this kind of more
Damp.
damp.
Dark camp.
Yeah, into this newer type of more serious, why so serious vibe, but like not jokey, but still kind of deranged. Like, it also goes with the times too. Like we live in a darker world, you know.
I'll talk about Jared Leto real quick.
Okay,
I did watch Suicide Squad. Did we all watch Suicide Squad?
I did.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, Suicide Squad was. Well,
And the Joker in that film was out. I mean, especially coming off of like a Heath Ledger. For Jared Leto to come in and just be like, I'm doing this method as well, and I'm gonna have all these tattoos and just slick back green hair, and I'm gonna have a grill. It's just like, all right, man.
Purple Lambo. He's a white
Yeah.
Yakuza, is what we were saying.
yeah, exactly.
He's a wannabe white Yakuza.
Yakuza
He'd get his
Joker.
ass kicked in Tokyo. Mark Hamill is one of those that is often mentioned by super nerds as being one of the better or one of the favorites when it comes to Joker performances. He was in the animated series Batman in the 90s. And yeah, I didn't even know it was Mark Hamill until years afterwards. I was just a kid. I didn't realize that that's how good he was. Harley Quinn, she was actually introduced in the animated series. She's not from the comics.
Yeah.
She was created
Oh.
for that series.
I did not know that.
And became so popular that they started a comic book for her. So there you go.
Always with the knowledge, see?
Well, I think a lot of people knew that. Well, maybe not. I don't know.
I didn't.
Well, that's not saying much.
Thank you.
Cool.
Love you too, buddy.
I love you. So you just watched that new trailer. Everybody did.
Yeah.
We're all trailed up.
Yeah.
What is it called? What is it even called? Joker?
Joker.
It's called Joker.
I
It's
believe.
called Joker.
Really?
I did watch the trailer. I was like, okay. And you watched the trailer.
Yep.
I mean, what did you think of it?
I thought it looked cool. Aesthetically, the tone, the color, it was good. And when I was watching it, I was saying, but this doesn't look like a DC film and stuff. It doesn't look like that.
It looks, yeah, I mean, aesthetically it does look nice. It's set in 81, New York, so, if you're into period pieces and the attention to detail, if it's done well, that's always cool. We were talking about this whole idea about, is it going to make him come across as being a sympathetic character, and is that a problem? Are we going to feel sorry for this guy because he's been basically bullied his whole life? He has a very close bond with his mother, it seems like, so that he has some mommy issues, so...
What was the name of the movie originally or something? Like, they were going to name it
What did I say?
Mommy Dearest?
Mommy Dearest was the working title.
No wire hangers ever!
Yes, that's a throwaway joke. So he has an aversion towards
throwing away.
he has an aversion
Oh, my
towards,
bad.
towards metal hangers. Yeah.
I thought you were being serious.
You mentioned that it's like dark and gritty, and
Yeah.
a lot of people were relating it to Taxi Driver.
De Niro's in the movie, apparently.
What?
Yeah.
Shut up.
No,
Yeah.
De Niro's in the movie.
He's in the movie,
What?
yeah.
Outta here.
That's what it said.
No, he's in it.
Is he playing? He's playing his dad, I bet you.
I don't know.
Daddy issues.
I don't know.
But Dad, I love you.
You what?
You what?
You what? Maybe De Niro's gonna play like the Jerry Lewis character from King of Comedy, and the Joker's gonna kidnap him, or maybe he's gonna play like a talk show host. Maybe he's playing. I mean, maybe it's already out there. I don't know. I watched a number of videos about this before I showed up here today, and all of them are just like cool theories, man. What? They're going for an R-rated film.
They're going for R for sure.
Which I think is fine. We talked about the budget. It's about $55 million. That's what I found.
It's low.
It's a pretty low. I feel like it's a low risk.
It's definitely low risk.
I mean, movies make $55 million.
Easy.
You know. I mean, if Joker hits, then this going to be a big trend? Like, oh, what other kind of like characters can we take? Standalone film, small film. You know, emphasis on just like maybe how they got there, like a total origin story.
Right.
And what are they gonna do? A Riddler movie too? You know, they're gonna do.
That's next.
They should do the Diddler movie with
Diddler.
Ned Flanders. You know, Diddler. I'd be down with that.
Yeah, apparently. What are your predictions for the box office?
It's gonna do great. 90 mil easy opening weekend is what I said.
If it gets the critical support, I think it will make at least $200 million. If it does not get critical support, it'll break 100, maybe 150.
So you've got the interest, the built-in audience. So you're gonna get people. You're gonna fill the seats just because people want to see this iteration of the Joker. But then it's not quite a superhero film, so you can take it more seriously. You can call it an art house film.
Yeah.
It can win an Oscar because there's no Batman or Superman fighting in it. You know.
Right. You
So
can go.
that's how I imagine
follow.
the pitch meeting went.
Yeah.
Yeah, or it's Taxi Driver with clown makeup.
Imagine this, Taxi Driver, but instead of De Niro, you've got a Joker. I love it. I love it. Here's all my money.
I don't want to know too much about it before I go and see it. And yeah, that's what I think.
I want to see it. I'm excited for it. You know, I like Joaquin. I like his acting. Ever since I saw him in Signs from M. Night Shyamalan, I've wanted to see him.
Sure.
Follow his work.
I love that you picked Signs as like the movie where you're just like, oh, Joaquin.
I too like Joaquin. I think he's a good actor. He's a fine actor. He's proven himself. So why not check it out? For me, one of the best things about a superhero film is the origin story. Those first 45 minutes are always like the best, you know, if done well, you know. So if this is going to be kind of like that, then it might be really good. It might be a 2.5-hour origin story. Maybe it'll be too much. Maybe it'll be just right. It certainly won't be too little, but we'll see.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right. Well, awesome.
Okay.
Cool.
Thanks, guys.
Honeycomb out.
Honeycomb, Station
Honeycomb
Wagon.
Station Wagon out.
Jeez. All right.
This one's for you, Ryan.
Gum machines, pinballs, that sort of harmless junk.
There's nothing harmless about the Joker. We all know that.